Okay, so let's take a look. Here's all the defamation, all the bullshit, except for the name here, Bill Giesecke. There are 5 Bill Giesecks in the world. It's a German name. One is in Texas. Then there's me. There's one in Connecticut, or 2 in Connecticut. One died, and then there's another one I think in Wyoming. Okay, so here's the guy that supposedly sent the message to Sophie. What the fuck is going on? I go to the person's YouTube and he's only subscribed to you. And they recently just made a page. I think somebody is trying to fuck with you and Bill. Well, I think this Zozo is the guy that's fucking with me and Sophie. Because if you go look up the word Zozo, designed that almost resemble words but were once used in cryptograms and a variety of alchemical and magical practices. In each case, Zozo is some derivative of the planet Saturn. What a surprise. The ruler of Page's astrological sign of Capricorn. Another one, a 16th century symbol that signifies the planet Saturn and looks like the word Zozo. In astrology, Saturn. Good heavens, who would have seen that coming? Somebody that talks about Saturn all the time and exposes it, and then goes to leave the forum where I've been exposing it because they got me shut down, now follows me, and suddenly, all of a sudden, it has to expose me after 7 years of being on YouTube. It has to do it now when I'm leaving and people are going, fuck YouTube. Now all of a sudden, a gun-carrying, law-abiding citizen, myself, who had them look up my ass with the microscope so I could get that privilege, and he's posting this everywhere. Do you see the desperacy here? Do you see why I will never return to YouTube? Do you see why? This guy's saying somebody else did it. Your name is Saturn, asshole. Zozo. It should be Bozo, like the clown. You're the one posting that. How stupid are you? How dumb are you? If you're going to be a secret agent, you don't run around with a jacket that says secret agent on it. If you're going to be a bank robber, you don't run around in a black and white striped shirt and pants with a mask on and go in and say you want to open an account in the bank. They're gonna find out. You had 7 years to do all of this and you haven't done a fucking thing except now that I'm leaving? So now you're gonna go around and do all of this? You better find out which Bill Giesecke you're talking about, because you got the wrong guy. I did get arrested for yelling at a dog once, and I did get arrested for punching a guy out in 2002. And let's see, there was that time back in the 80s when I was fighting with some guys, and there was an arrest made on that, and that had to do with some very serious stuff, but nothing to do with wife beating. So you can't have any of that stuff. Basically, I was fighting with some people, and they kept coming around and fucking with me, and finally I pulled my gun on them. And so I got arrested because I stepped out of the house. This was in the days before you were allowed to carry. And I got arrested, and when I went to court, it got thrown out. So if I was going to lie about anything, I would just lie. Okay? In the state of Illinois, which has the strictest gun rules, you cannot get a gun permit to even buy ammo if you have any domestic anything. You just can't. This is a lame attempt. And the worst part about it is you give yourself away with your own name, you dumb shit. Sozo? My life is a fucking open book. There ain't nothing to hide. So if you think you're going to come up with something now all of a sudden when people are leaving and funding my leaving so that they can get away from you, dumbass, you're about a fucking day late and a fucking brain cell short. Grow up, stupid Zozo. You're the one that's doing it. Moron.